Hi everyone, meteorologist Ed Valley here, taking a look at the Northeast, and it's a quiet day today, but things are changing. We're going to have a lot of moisture this week and some flooding even possible here, and there's still some uncertainty with how far north the heaviest stuff gets, but for now it does look like it's going to be a pretty eventful week ahead. So let's get into it, and we'll start off with what we're seeing here today, and we'll kind of press through the next 3 or 4 days here with moisture really through Wednesday here. So keep in mind, this model I'm showing you is just one solution. We're going to show you a couple. This one's a little bit further south than some of our other modeling, but you notice tonight we get a period of rain. Most of New England's pretty wet tonight. Maybe a little snow in some of the higher peaks, but temperatures are warming as this system comes in, so I'm not anticipating anything major for snow in any sort of elevated area. But you notice by midday tomorrow, the rain's moving out of southern New England and moving into northern New England by 2 p.m. But you notice the rain has kind of ended. But if you look at the cloud cover here, you're going to notice it's still very cloudy. The humidity is another thing we're looking at here, and that helps us kind of diagnose what kind of air mass we're in. You notice this is at 2,500 feet. You notice the humidity values are near 100%. That to me means it's going to be a very cloudy, even misty type day tomorrow, especially in southern New England, parts of the mid-Atlantic, and even into northern New England. And that's ahead of our next wave. So wave number 1 looks to bring anywhere from about 1/4 to 1 inch across New England, highest central and south. But you get south of I-78, not much happening with this first wave. So Monday in southeast PA, Jersey, parts of the New York tri-state area, not bad. But as we get into Monday afternoon and Monday evening, this is 9 p.m., see the rain all coming together here. And Monday night is very wet, mid-Atlantic, southern New England, and it'll advance northward in time. But again, keep in mind, this model is the furthest south of all of the models. So I'm going to show you a couple things here and kind of show you that you see the European here is rainy for everybody. Into Tuesday, a very wet day for everybody. The GFS is a little bit further south, closer to the NAM, but even still, you get some good rain pretty much everywhere. Strong low pressure system off the coast. And then finally, the Canadian model here for Tuesday is, again, very wet pretty much everywhere. So I don't know if these southern solutions are correct. You see the heaviest in southern New England here for Tuesday and into Tuesday night. So by the end of the day Tuesday, here's a look at the model and what it's saying. It has 1 to 3 inches of rain in southern New England and the mid-Atlantic. You look at the European model out to this time frame. It's 1 to 4 inches, even some places over 5, closing in on 6 inches of rain. That's probably a little bit overdone, but still impressive amount of moisture here. Then the GFS, like we mentioned, is further south, but still, I mean, it's still putting down 1 to 3 inches of rain for pretty much everybody. And then finally, the Canadian. 1 to 3 inches. Again, a little weird, a little less in the mid-Atlantic. Not thrilled about this type of look. You notice the amounts are much heavier on the other data. So I'm going to throw away the Canadian here. I'm going to X out of the Canadian because it's not, I don't think that's correct. Now, as we head into the day Tuesday, like I said, it's a wet day. And then into Tuesday night, you're going to notice this system is going to just kind of sprawl. And I want to alert you to the pressure of this storm. It's going to be pretty strong. In the 980s, maybe even the 970s. That's a pretty strong system into Tuesday night and continuing even into the day on Wednesday. By the afternoon, this thing is moving away. You look at the GFS model through the day on Wednesday, and you'll notice it also kind of pulls away a little bit quicker. So it's still some uncertainty how quickly this moves away Wednesday, but I tell you what, I mean, these amounts are impressive. But the key difference here is look along the Canadian border. And I'm gonna show you this, and this is something we don't know yet. Do you get 1 to 3 inches along the Canadian border? Or you did 1/4 to 3/4? We don't know yet. We don't. It depends how far north this thing can push. Regardless, 1 to 4 inches of rain is a pretty good bet here in southern and central New England and parts of the mid-Atlantic as well. But again, even here, the uncertainty is high. You know, this model has 1 to 3 inches. You look at the European, it has 3 to 6. Some places closing in on 8. I think this is also overdone. So we want to use kind of a blended idea here, and the blend puts together this. 1 to 3 north, 2 to 4 inches, maybe locally 5 in central and southern New England and parts of the tri-state area into the mid-Atlantic. and a little less back into central PA. But overall, a very wet week ahead. And I do believe as we head into the back half of the week, things will improve. Thursday doesn't look bad. Even Friday starts off okay, but later in the day, rain is going to move into the Mid-Atlantic, and over time, that will spread into New England Friday night and into Saturday. And this one could be another 1/2 to 2 inches of rain. So flooding could be a concern here as well. And obviously with this storm around, it's going to be a little chillier than we've been. Today is 40s, 50s north, 60s south. Tomorrow, you're going to notice a big difference. South is very warm in the warm sector, 70s, but 40s to the north for Monday. And then everybody cools off Tuesday and Wednesday, 50s and 60s for us. And then end of the week is dry but seasonable, temperatures 50s and 60s for us. And then into the weekend with that rain, really no recovery. A lot of 40s and 50s inland, 60s along the coast. So a very wet week ahead. If you have questions, let us know, and we'll be back tomorrow with another video.